appears to be someone's sleeping quarters, though I have not seen one quite as peculiar as this one before, or as untidy. This must be the mortal realm. Yes, the realm where all God's creatures reside. A realm teeming with life. I recognize the stench well enough. Oh, it appears I'm not alone. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Wait. That summoning circle. You summoned me. You. I'm impressed, mortal. No one has summoned me by name in... What year is it? Ah, that long. Does no one practice the fine arts of demonology anymore? Usually summoners' rituals are far more simple, and as such often serve as an open invitation to any succubi or incubi that hear the call. And as such, we are sent at random to tend to whatever moron poorly performs the ritual. But you summoned me, personally. Me, an Archduke of all succubi and incubi, the Lord Dominator of the second circle of hell, the realm of lust. Speaking of which, I admit you caught me off guard. I didn't have time to alter my form before you summoned me. Oh yes, that's a specialty of the demons in my line of work. We can alter our form to suit the preferences of our clients. Our size, our shape, even our gender are clay for us to sculpt as required. I can change my form
to whatever you like. Not what you're looking for? Oh, well.
Better? Good. But I think I'll keep the horns if it's all the same with you. It'll give you something to grab onto. But again, I must apologize that you had to see me in my true form, my dear mortal. In truth, I was not expecting to form a contract today. Every human who had completed the summoning rituals seemed so remarkably simple. But you... What complex incantations you must have in that little book of yours. Tell me, how long have you studied the dark arts? What forbidden knowledge have you uncovered? And what devilish price did you have to pay to learn it? Huh? You don't have a grimoire? But then, how did you document... I see. You saw my ritual on Reddit. What's a Reddit? Come again. Oh, for Lucifer's sake! You're joking. My summoning circle, my ritual, is floating around on the internet for any half-wit with chalk and candles to perform. Humanity is truly doomed. You do at least know what kind of contract you've entered into by summoning me, yes? What kind of services you're entitled to for the price of your soul? Of course you don't. I can't tell what's more humiliating. That I'm having to explain basic demonology to a clearly simple-minded human, or that said human was still smart enough to summon me by name. Listen well, mortal, for I will only say this once. There are a variety of demons residing within the 9 circles of hell, each tied to a specific sin, whether that be greed, wrath, lust, etc. Demons of wrath can be summoned to attack or murder another human at the cost of your soul. Demons of avarice can give unimaginable wealth at the cost of, you guessed it, your soul. And as for demons of lust like myself, well, how can I put this? Whilst demons of wrath are proficient at damaging the human anatomy, we are equally proficient at servicing it. Officially, we serve as escorts and provide companionship in whatever capacity the summoner requires. Though I'm sure a smart little cookie like you can assume what form that companionship often takes. So with all that being said, my delectable little dimwit, tell me, what do you desire? What vile, devious machinations can that head of yours conjure up? Cuddling. You're joking. I mean, you have to be, because only a fool would... You do realise this is an exchange for your soul, yes? You could have me do whatever you like, satisfy whatever cardinal desire you could possibly imagine. Well, yes, I know I said that we provide whatever form of companionship the summoner requests, but... Seriously? I can't do this. This is stupid. I'm calling my boss. Cuddling. What kind of backwards world have I entered where mortals summon incubi for cuddling?
Rasmathel, why have you summoned me? In your 400 years of service, you have never had to ask me for anything. Don't tell me you're losing your touch.
Lady Varsilla, Lord of the Second Circle of Hell and Mistress Supreme of Succubi. In all my time serving you, have I ever disappointed? I would not call you on a whim. However, I find myself unwilling to fulfill a contract due to unexpected complications.
You're uncomfortable, aren't you? Someone has finally requested something beyond your limits.
Well, not exactly.
Well, do tell. What vile, depraved thing are they subjecting you to?
Nothing. That's the issue. They just want to cuddle.
Oh, I see.
They weren't even aware of what they were doing when they summoned me. Surely I can't be expected to carry out a contract with someone who didn't even know they were making one.
Well, Razzie, a pact is a pact. And you've worked here long enough. So you should know that if they're offering their soul, you need to fulfill their desire.
But
Now, I'd love to stay and watch. I mean chat. No, I mean watch. But unfortunately, the underworld doesn't manage itself. Toodles.
Varsilla, wait! Shit. I really thought that would work, in all honesty. Yes, yes, I see you sitting there, gazing at me expectantly. I suppose Varsilla has dropped me in it, hasn't she? A contract is a contract, no matter if I am a lowly grunt or an archduke of lust. I am bound to your bidding, as stomach-churning of a thought as that is. Would it be ironic of me to hope for a miracle to get me out of this? Very well, let's get this over with. Lay down with me, mortal. Comfortable? Now, rest your head on my chest and embrace the everlasting. I must have nodded off. I'll give humanity one thing. Their mattresses have gotten far more comfortable over the centuries. Ah, so you're awake. Well, I hope I didn't disappoint in my services. I'm about to say this for the first time in centuries, but that was my first time doing that. I hope it was as enjoyable for you. I hope it was enjoyable. Just another day in the office for me. Right, well, that's sunrise, as you can see, so our time is up. Our contract is complete. It was unusual, to say the least, but not entirely awful, I suppose. Goodbye, mortal. Never summon a demon off the internet again. You might not get so lucky next time. Ah yes, your soul. Keep it. I have no intention on collecting my payment. Don't thank me. I'm not doing this out of some misplaced sense of fondness for you. I do this because you had no idea of what you were doing. You had no idea your soul was on the line. You took a foolish risk for the sake of curiosity. Well, I suppose I don't blame you. After all, you're only human.